Proper preparation and patience prepares you to prosper. The seed of a man is potent. Don't let her drain you dry. Your seed is potent as a man. Don't let her drain you dry. Your seed creates life. Two of the strongest desires a man has is to release a seed and to eat food. When you have self control and discipline over both, unstoppable. You need your energy. Your life force energy. Don't let her drain you dry. Have self control and discipline over the head below your waist. You don't gain anything by releasing your seed. A man doesn't gain anything unless you're trying to get a woman pregnant, then you gain a child. But unless you get a woman pregnant that you're going to stay with and be a father to the child, unless you're getting a woman pregnant, releasing your seed is a waste of energy. Your seed creates life. How you think you and me got here? Don't fall for the programming to release all of your energy. You gain nothing as a man by releasing your seed. You gain nothing at all. All you get is a loss of energy and a loss of blood. Peace and blessings in abundance through SpongeBob and 84 LSX Cuddy. Let me ask you a question. What do you gain other than pleasure by releasing your seed? What do you gain? Tell me what you gain by releasing your seed as a man. Outside of pleasure, what do you gain? I'll wait. Peace and blessings in abundance to Tristan Guzman. What's up? I'm chilling. What does a man gain by releasing the seed with a woman outside of pleasure? What does he gain? What does a man gain? Tell me. I want to see if anyone is thinking, using your mind. What does a man gain by releasing his seed? Peace and blessings in abundance to Preppy Girl. Shout out to all the women. But still, what does a man gain by releasing his seed? This world promotes you to smash 50 women, 100,000 women. What does a man gain by releasing a seed outside of pleasure? Use your mind and think. What does a man gain by releasing his seed outside of pleasure? Your seed is creative energy. That's why a man's seed creates a human being. So outside of getting a woman pregnant, a man should not release a seed at all. Your seed is creative energy. If you hold here, let me tell you something. Life for hold on. Currency is energy. Currency is money. Money is currency. Money is energy. Your life force energy is currency. And when you hold on to your life force energy, you will change what you currently see. As a man, outside of pleasure, what do you gain by releasing your seed? The answer is nothing. A man gains nothing by releasing his seed for pleasure. Unless a man is getting a woman pregnant to have children. That's what you gain. You gain a child. But outside of wanting to get a woman pregnant and raise a family, a man gains nothing from releasing a seed. He loses everything. He loses nutrients, he loses energy, he loses creativity, and he loses blood. What happens to a human body when they lose all their blood? What happens to a human when they lose all of their blood? They die. Outside of pleasure, a man gains nothing by releasing his seed. The only thing a man gains by releasing his seed is when he releases his seed into a woman and gets a woman pregnant and creates a child that looks like him. That's the only benefit of releasing your seed is to get a woman pregnant. That's what a man's seed is for, to get a woman pregnant. Releasing your seed outside of that is a waste of energy. And it's a waste of blood and nutrients. When a man has self control and discipline of the head below his waist and the head above his shoulders, he will be unstoppable. He will have pure elevation. He will have pure joy. And he will live a life of peace and abundance. Love yourself, respect yourself, be honest with yourself. Love women, respect women, and be honest with women. The message is in the title. Every man needs self control and discipline. Every man on the planet needs self control and discipline. Think about it. Who's tired and who's not tired when a man releases his seed? Who's tired and who's not tired? Who's tired and who has energy when a man releases his seed? Think about it. Self control and discipline of the head below your waist is what a man needs. The seed of a man is potent. It creates a life, it creates a human being. That's how we got here. So think about the power of a man's seed. If it creates a human being that looks like the man, imagine how much self control and discipline you will have once you retain your seed, once you retain your life force energy for a long period of time. Imagine how much creativity you will have. Imagine how many ideas you will have. Imagine how vivid your imagination will be. Imagine how much energy you will have. Imagine how many goals you will accomplish. Imagine all the different things you will be able to create. This is a message that men all over the world need to hear, even though they might not want to hear it. This is truth that men all over the world need to hear. Now's the time to start having self control and discipline. Now is all we have. The seed a man has is potent and is a creative energy. Imagine what you could imagine what you could create. Imagine how many goals you can accomplish. Imagine all the products you can invent with your creativity and your imagination. Imagine how much stronger your self-control and discipline will be when you can control the head below your waist. Imagine the man you can become. Imagine the impact you can have. Say that then. Proper preparation and patience prepares you to prosper. Say that then. Proper preparation and patience prepares you to prosper. Say that then. Proper preparation and patience prepares you to prosper. The message is in the title. A man already has everything that he needs inside. A man's two strongest desires: releasing the seed and eating food. When you got self control and discipline over both, unstoppable. Pure elevation, pure joy. Live a life of peace and abundance. Peace and blessings in abundance to Suin. Men all over the world need to know this truth. You can create anything. You have ideas to take action on them. Your life is valuable. Your seed is valuable. Your time is valuable. You are born to create. You are born a winner. So go create and keep winning. Triple A equals triple I. Action, action, action equals income is incoming. Triple A equals triple I. Action, action, action equals income is incoming. Now's the time to start. You have everything you need inside of you as a man to win and succeed. The message is in the title. Stay charged up. Keep rising and going up. Stay focused and never give up. You are born a winner. You are born to create. Go create and elevate. Go take an abundance of action. Your life force energy is currency. And when you hold on to it, it will change what you currently see. Speak life. There's power in your words. Go hard. Hard work always pays off. Always. Enjoy every moment of your life. Imagine what you can accomplish having self control and discipline of the head below your waist and the head above your shoulders. Just think about it. Go create. That's what you are born to do. And you are born a winner. So go create and keep winning. The future is accumulation of many nows. So start now. That's all we have. You can't hit rewind like a VHS tape, and you can't hit fast forward like a DVD. You have to start now. Just imagine what you can accomplish with self control and discipline of the head below your waist and the head above your shoulders. Say that then. Proper preparation and patience prepares you to prosper. When a man has self control and discipline of the head below his waist and the head above his shoulders, he will be unstoppable. He will have pure elevation. He will have pure joy. And he will live a life of peace and abundance. Self control and discipline applies to every area of your life. Two of the strongest desires is releasing your seed and eating food. There's other strong desires as well, but those are the main two. If you have self control and discipline over those two, what is it that you cannot do? Triple A equals triple I. Triple A equals triple I. Triple A equals triple I. Action, action, action equals income is incoming. The only thing separating you from where you are now and where you want to be is action. A lot of action, massive action, an abundance of action. Say that then. Proper preparation and patience prepares you to prosper. The message is in the title. You are born to create. You are born a winner. All you have to do is go create, and you're going to keep winning. You are going to keep winning. You are going to keep winning. You're literally born to create. That's why you're here. You're literally born a winner. That's why you're here. So go create and keep winning. Do you know how amazing it is to be alive right now? To be breathing, for our heart to be beating. Thank God for that. Always be thankful for every single thing in your life. You should make it a habit of saying out loud what you are thankful for every day when you wake up and every night before you go to sleep. It's going to be a long, long, long list. When you do that, you'll always have the best attitude. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice and judgment and equity, to give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee, to deliver thee from the way of the evil man, from the man that speaketh froward things, who leave the paths of uprightness to walk in the ways of darkness, who rejoice to do evil, and delight in the frowardness of the wicked, whose ways are crooked, and they froward in their paths, to deliver thee from the strange woman, even from the stranger which flattereth with her words, which forsaketh the God of her youth, and forgetteth the covenant of her God. For her house inclineth unto death, and her paths unto the dead. None that go unto her return again, neither take they hold of the paths of life, that thou mayest walk in the way of good men, and keep the paths of the righteous. For the upright shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall dwell in the land. For the upright shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall remain in it. But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressors shall be rooted out of it. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bones. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son, in whom he delighteth. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is every one that retaineth her. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom. Wisdom is thy sister, understanding is thy kinswoman. Wisdom is thy sister, understanding is thy kinswoman. Wisdom is thy sister, and understanding is thy kinswoman. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is every one that retaineth her. Wisdom is the principal thing. Get wisdom. Get wisdom. Get understanding. Forget it not. Decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Get wisdom, get understanding. Forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, love her, love her. Wisdom, love her. Wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. Love her, wisdom. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Get wisdom, get understanding. Forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Wisdom is your sister, understanding is your kinswoman. Drink waters out of thine own cistern, and running waters out of thine own well. Let thy fountains be dispersed abroad, and rivers of waters in the streets. Let them be only thine own, and not strangers with thee. Let thy fountain be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of thy youth. Let her be as the loving hind and pleasant roe. Let her breast satisfy thee at all times, and be thou ravished always with her love. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman. Peace and blessings in abundance. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence, and find out knowledge of witty inventions. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Riches and honor are with me, yea, durable riches and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold, yea, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver. foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. For she sitteth at the door of her house, on a seat in the high places of the city, to call passengers who go right on their ways. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. And as for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell. The blessing of the Lord, it maketh rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it. The blessing of the Lord, it maketh rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it. The blessing of the Lord, it maketh rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it. A gracious woman retaineth honor, and strong men retain riches. A gracious woman retaineth honor, and strong men retain riches. As a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. There is that scattereth and yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but it tendeth to poverty. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones. A man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth, and the recompense of a man's hands shall be rendered unto him. A man shall eat good by the fruit of his mouth, but the soul of the transgressors shall eat violence. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life, but he that openeth wide his lips shall have destruction. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. Go from the presence of a foolish man when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. The way of life is above to the wise, that he may depart from hell beneath. The way of life is above to the wise, that he may depart from hell beneath. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver? He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. Self control and discipline, it applies to every area of your life. He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge. A man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men. A man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth, and with the increase of his lips shall he be filled. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Proverbs is full of wisdom.